My name is Odek Fred from Kenya. This is Magical Kenya. We are here at the WTM to showcase Kenya as a destination, our products, our offerings. It's been quite good since Monday. The numbers have been good. The interest is quite high. Day 3 today, you can see the stand is still full with visitors coming in to inquire about our products. We are a mature destination, and Kenya offers you both wildlife and beach, adventure, and a business destination. Nairobi is a capital city for Africa, well known for business travel, and we offer both business travel, leisure travel, and beach travel. We are looking for 2024 as a very busy season. We've just come back from our election. We have 3 years free to do business without any interference about election issues. If you look at the seasons now we have, we've come from the dry season. It's a wet season in Kenya right now, and that is good for wildlife because of the growth of the bushes and all that. Security-wise, Kenya has been very stable. If you look at the statistics, we've done very well in terms of security. And in terms of the road network in Kenya, for the last 10 years, we've done very well. We've got very good roads, networks to allow people to cross the country. The country has developed very well in terms of the products. We have adventure products for the youth that allows people to stay in the country and enjoy younger demographics. We have got bush product, beach product for the elderly, and with a very good capacity of hotels as well. The last 5 years, Kenya has seen an influx of new hotels in the cities and the countryside, which means that we are ready for both conference business, leisure business, and business travel because of the capacity that has been built in the country. Still growing, more new hotels are coming up. KICC has done well, have been refurbished, which means that we are looking forward for conference business. It's been done, I think, the last November. We had the last in October. We had a very good conference going on, the climate change conference, which was quite big, and we are looking for more. Africa is looking up to host big conferences, sports, and Kenya is known for athletics. So if you are looking for a place to train in that realm, please walk into Kenya. It's a big place for you to actually enjoy and also enjoy the nature that we have in the country. For those who are looking for investments, please walk into Kenya. We have ready for investors to basically in manufacturing, in ICT, and in finance. Try and enjoy that as well if you're looking for business line to enjoy.
Tell me about connectivity.
We have enough flights into Nairobi. If you look at Kenya Airways, you look at Qatar Airways, you look at Ethiopian Airlines, you look at Turkish Airlines, British Airways, all those flights are coming to Nairobi, which means they've got good capacity to Nairobi. Those from Europe who are looking to do beach, there's enough flights direct into Mombasa, both charters and just scheduled flights into Mombasa. And so there's capacity to allow you to get into that destination. Within the country itself, we have enough flights between Nairobi to Mombasa, Nairobi Malindi, Nairobi Diani, Nairobi Kisumu. So there's a lot of connectivity, both of flights, road. We've got one of the best railway system in the African side, which is an SGR system, Mombasa-Nairobi, which has cut travel from 10 hours to merely 6 hours. So that allows you to actually enjoy the city of Nairobi, the city of Mombasa without any problem.
How have you been weaving sustainability into your strategy?
If you look at the reason why Kenya was the first country to host the climate change in Africa, this was because we've identified that for us to sustain the wildlife business in the country, we must sustain the environment that the wildlife is living into. And this is because the communities that live with the wildlife must be trained to actually sustain the environment they live into. And that is key for our country. As per today, the country is having a public holiday coming in on Monday for purely nothing but to actually do tree planting in the country. because the rains have come down, and we're saying we need to plant at least 1 billion trees in a country. It cannot be done by one person. So it's become a country structure and a policy that we are going to have that as a public holiday in our country to just reinvent our forest. So it's a big issue for us. We've turned down into lowering the cutting down of trees, building proper use of energy from fossil fuels to solar energy, and just to ensure that the country try to, as much as they can, to basically conserve the forests that we have. And if you look at the lodges that are being run in the Kenyan market, in the conservancies, they are all built with the recyclable materials. And Kenya is the first country to actually stop the use of plastics in all our national parks.
It's wonderful. And finally, I guess, for someone who is not a world travel market,
Yes.
what is your message to the world?
I believe that the world travel market is a place for the world to actually showcase their countries, and they should work very hard to ensure that they are represented in this show, because the world is here. The entire world is here. So you need your country to be in this spot, to be actually be known by the rest of the traveling world, and be actually, it's a purchasing point for you to actually ensure that your product, your destination is actually available to the world. And Kenya is available to the world.
And on that note, I thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate. And please note, Magical Kenya is ready for the world. Thank you.